This is Taylor with Dark Matter Concepts. What we're going to go over today is the installation of the TLR-1 CMD. The TLR-1 CMD is quite a unique device because it now replaces the OEM bezel. Our X300 CMD is a secondary component that slides over the bezel. So when you get your TLR-1 CMD, get a box just like this, open it up, QR code right there, CMD right here. In this bag, you're going to find a pretty rad sticker, an Allen key, and 3 set screws. So on the classic body TLR1s, the bezel is going to be easily rotated off by hand. On the HLXs, they started using a thread locker on that bezel. So what you're going to have to do is safely wrap this in a towel, put it into a vise or something that can securely hold the TLR1, use a strap wrench, and break that thread locker free. It's pretty easy. If you do it correctly, it poses no risk to your light. In this case, we're going to use the HL. So unscrew that bezel. What you will find is the lens right here. The lens is housed in a silicone ring. There's your reflector. And then there's your reflector index and cap. Grab your TLR-1 CMD with your lens, drop it in, shimmy it all the way to the bottom. Take your TLR-1 body, index and cap goes on first, reflector goes second, then the CMD with the lens goes on lastly. Start screwing that on. So I'm going to stop right here because you can see on the rear there's an O-ring. That O-ring needs to be covered by the CMD, meaning don't just stop there and let that O-ring be exposed. Make sure you're rotating that over that O-ring so it's fully covered. You can see that is now fully covered. What that does is that makes sure that there's no ingress that's able to bypass that. So if you left it unscrewed, water, dust, dirt, whatever would be able to go in there. So now we are fully sealed. At this point, you want to index it, index the CMD to the light, making sure it's completely centered. How you can do that, or how I do that, is I reference these CMD legs in relation to the edge of that light body right there, and I make sure it's center. All right, fully installed, looks pretty awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Allen key. In this case, I already started the set screws, but what you're going to want to do is use a thread locker on this, not Loctite. Loctite generally doesn't really work well on aluminum. You're going to want to use Vibratite, just a dab of Vibratite right there. Then thread it on to a snug condition. Do not over tighten this. So snug meaning just like that. Do the same to the other. Assuming you used Vibratite, there you have it. Fully integrated TLR-1 CMD. We'll throw this on the 19 real quick. And there it is. We'll grab the Alien Gear Rapid Force. No problem. Grab the 6000 series. No problem. There it is, guys. Enjoy.